So I was just going to talk about the Cuckoo and that riff in the Cuckoo, which I actually find really difficult. Took me a long time to get it as close to being right as I think I've got it now, and that's because it's so different to anything else. So I'm just going to share what I think I've learned, what helped me, and yeah, you can look at YouTube like I did for the rest of it, but just that Cuckoo riff. So that bit, and so I'll just tweak the camera a bit so you can see what I'm doing. So the real trick, and it's a G chord. I think it's tuned to F, this actually, but it's yeah, as if it was a G chord tuned to G as it would be normally. And the trick that I've learned, first of all, if you've got a choice of banjos, go for one with a low action off the head, because I find that easier. And this is nylon strings, so lower tension, and then progress to something with a bit more tension and a bit more of an action. If that's what you play. If you haven't got a choice, then you just have to learn on what you've got. But the straightforward brush, the key thing is the thumb coming onto the fifth string. So you brush down with your fingernails. For me, it's that finger, but actually the others too. And the thumb stays in a single motion, so the hand is fixed in that sort of shape. So and it's that thumb catching the fifth string that gives you the typical that cuckoo sound. So the temptation with your thumb, as you would normally do, is to rest it on your fifth string, and your right hand's doing lots of other things. But in that particular riff, to keep the rhythm, it's a single movement, it's a single brush. The thumb and the fingers are the same thing. And the action helps, I think, because it's a brush, it's not a pluck. So normally your thumb would maybe be pulling outwards, pull it off the bridge, maybe pulling outwards a bit more. Actually, this is a brush across the top. So I don't know if we can do it. And that's why I think the action helps, because your thumb is on the head, and that gives you the right sort of angle just to brush across with in a single movement, as I've shown you. So that's what I've learned. Doing it then on a banjo with a bit more of a higher action away from the head, as a lot of banjos do have, is a little bit harder. It's a little bit harder with steel strings. So what I did playing on a steel string banjo is tune down, so down to F or E even, and develop the brush and increase tension. Anyway, so that's what I've learned. I hope it helped, and yeah, I've uploaded my version of Cuckoo. I don't know if, well, I do know, but yeah, I've got a long way to go. But anyway, cheers, thanks.